Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a week and a few days, and that's because I was in an ICU in the hospital. Yes, I know, right? I'm an expert on ICUs by now. Anyway, today is gonna be the story on how you feel when they intubate you, and the recovery after that is painful, really painful. So let's start from the beginning. So one morning, I decided to go to the hospital that I'm not gonna mention, and it was so beautiful. No, not really. So I went to the emergency room and said I was out of breath, and they said, "Oh well, it's your common asthma, blah 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 blah." Until they look at my chart and they're like, "Whoop, red flag." So they took they took me immediately to do breathing treatments, and everything else didn't work. So guess what? I got to stay. Okay, I got to stay. But give me a second. So after being in the emergency room for I don't know how long, they moved me to a room, right? And funny enough, this is quite private, but I think nobody noticed this. But there's a TikTok on my account that I'm gonna show you. And literally after taking this TikTok, I literally, I think it was like 5 minutes after taking the video, literally 5 minutes later, I had the attack and they had to intubate me. So before I even get to that process, this is the video I'm talking about. Hey guys, I am back in the hospital. As I said, I was feeling sick. Ended up in hospital. Sorry I can't speak that much. I have severe asthma going on and I can't talk for long. Hopefully you're doing better than I am. Hopefully you have a great day and a wonderful week. Sadly, this is gonna be my state right now. I don't have anything going on. I'm bored, feel lonely, I'm scared, and that's the honest truth every time I go in the hospital. So I'll see you guys in another video. Hopefully I feel better in a few days. Bye. Okay, so that was a video. Really disturbing if you think about it, but it's on my TikTok. Yeah, that was literally 5 minutes before I got the attack. So anyway, how did my attack begin? I was already in attack mode, by the way. It wasn't like it just came. So my breathing started to get rapid, and no matter what they tried to do, they couldn't. My oxygen was really low. It was like at 85. Everything was going down. My heart rate was like at 135, and that's really high. They had in my room, I don't remember clear, but actually I was really scared this time because I was in a room. There was a lot of people. There was the cardiac arrest team. There were everyone in my room. Okay, I was really popular that day. No, I'm just joking. And I remember a doctor, I presume a doctor or someone that works in intensive care unit, looked down to me. So there was this a intensive care unit doctor, okay, and he asked me literally like, "Okay, we're gonna intubate you. Are you okay with that?" I responded with yes, but I was so scared. I was really scared. I'm not gonna lie. I remember those moments. It was really scary. I also remember the cardiac team already ready. They were, before they intubated me, I heard the size. It was a number 4. It was everything. So there I went. I was intubated, And I remember hearing voices, and I presume those are from my partner and my family members. But the thing is, I couldn't move. I could hear them. They actually didn't put me in a fully on coma, which is really sedative. So in my brain, I could hear them. I wanted to talk. Like I literally had a conversation with them in my head. And whenever they said they were gonna leave, I wanted to like literally put my hand up or something. But like the signal like in my head was like put the hand up. I couldn't. I just couldn't. Eventually they woke me up 2 days after being intubated. Honestly, when you're intubated, I'm just letting you know, guys, the time flies by really quickly, and it took me a while to come to the actual date. When they woke me up, I still thought it was the same day. It was really confusing. Um, yeah, I remember I couldn't speak because I had a tube like down to here. I couldn't speak like literally like I tried to speak and the only thing that came is air. That's it. And obviously I had a catheter as well. The first mission was me able to pee. Um, I couldn't, so they had to do a second catheter, and then I could pee by myself. Then my family came. I was, well, trying to talk to them, but obviously, like, it was really raspy. Like I couldn't even talk. Um, it was really, at this point when I was awake, the first night, it was really scary. I was in the ICU unit. Obviously, my nurse was there. I mean, I was the youngest one there as well. I pressed the button to call the nurse, and because I couldn't speak, they wouldn't come. They would think I would just be pressing the button by mistake. And sometimes I literally had to throw something to the door to get their attention or something. It was really, really scary experience, and I was a whole week without being able to talk. Um, it's just a really scary experience. I'm being honest, isn't it's I don't know, it changes your perspective in many ways. The one thing I literally noticed about being in the ICU unit is that there's a lot of sadly there's a lot of coding in the ICU when I was there. I presume there was a lot of COVID patients as well. I remember when they took me out from the ICU to be transported to a normal room, I looked around and there were signs in a few doors saying, careful, I have COVID. There were people like all of ages, but I was the youngest one there, sadly enough. Um, what what was the most scariest thing was when the attack was starting, when everybody was in my room. Nobody knew the outcome. The scariest thing is how your body reacts. I am young, but obviously I recovered fast. But it was really scary. I remember the first thing I tried to do in the ICU, and this is quite sad. I tried to text my parents because it was nighttime. It wasn't late, but it was nighttime. And I looked at the phone and I just couldn't. I literally vomited everything. I vomited blood. I vomited. It wasn't the best. Okay. Um, I I don't know. It changes your perspective in many things, as I mentioned. I'm really thankful for my partner. Um, they were there with me. They even came in when I was actually intubated, and that time when I first heard the voice of my partner, I relaxed. I remember I wanted to hug them and let them know I was okay, but because I was heavily sedated and not function in a way, I wanted, like, I told my brain everything, but my body wouldn't respond. That's how it feels. I think the scariest thing of being intubated in any sort of way is, are you gonna wake up? Obviously, when the attack was happening, yes, I am young, but you never know what's gonna happen once you're intubated, and that's the scariest thing, the unknown, because you just don't know, and that's the truth. Like, I mean, it depends. If you got into a car accident and you're already unconscious, you won't notice. But if it's like me, that they had to call a rapid response unit on you, then it's something else, because you're aware of it until they knock you out. That's the thing. So after a week, I can still talk, but this video is heavily edited because I can't keep talking for a long period of time. And then when I swallow, I still have a big ass lump right here. That's from the tube, and it's still painful. Eating, when it comes to eating, I'm eating ramen most of the time because all the food just irritates my what do you call it, my throat and everything else. But anyway, in other news, and this is gonna sound really crazy for you guys, I'm going into patient care technician, and that's literally people that work in the ICU or work in the emergency department, wherever they need to be in. And yes, before you say something, it's ridiculous, because I've been in hospitals since 16 until literally recently. That's why I'm telling you this story. And I still want to work in a hospital. Like, call me crazy, but I really love the thrill, the passion you put behind your actions to help people, even if it's wiping ass. That's still something, you know. You are a person of care, and that what matters, and that's what I want to do in how, you know, in my life. I want to take care of patients when they need it the most. That's all I want to do. I'm gonna leave it here. Hope everything goes absolutely wonderful with you guys. Hopefully you don't end up in hospital and you have a wonderful life. Happy holidays. I mean, you'll see more videos, but happy Thanksgiving that just passed. I know I didn't have a video the previous Saturday, but this is next Saturday video. I'm so sorry I couldn't talk. I was hospitalized. I think you guys understand that. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give it a like, comment below, share it with friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video.